All right, we're live. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the party. If you're watching the VOD, I'm Ian. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, working my way through A Realm Reborn. In today's plans, goals are to complete the Starlight, whatever it's called, Starlight Celebration, and then to do some more main story quests. Also, let me make sure my volume on my speakers is turned down. Anyway, this is also the first time I've had the new YouTube player, like the streaming thing. So I'm gonna take a look at this really quick and make sure I can see all that stuff. But yeah, all right. I think we Starlight, whatever it's called, nailed it. Hi, Cheese Whiz. What's up? I had to make sure I got in today to do this because I have to drive 20 hours starting soon, and my parents do not have a gaming computer. So, hold on. Let me pause the video players on the YouTube side so it's not eating up my resources. But, yeah, I did stream a little bit last week and got to this Men of Honor quest, so I made a little progress. First things first. Starlight Festival is in Gridania, right? It's in the same place where the Halloween event was, if I'm not mistaken. But do I have a fast travel point here? I'm pretty sure I came up here and got this. I did. So, let us venture forth. Teleport me. It's New Gridania, I think? I'm trying to see if I can remember this without being dumb. Which is not likely, but I forget where things are in this game all the time. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're good to go. It's snowing! I can't wait to be back home in my snow. Okay. So, then we want... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Do we want to... Ethernet... And we... No. It's here, right? So I probably want to go to Lancer's Guild. Alright, and then... So I think you just get a bunch of emotes from this, right? Which works for me because I don't have any fun emotes. I wish I could get like a snowman that would follow me around or something. Onwards to glory. I did. Oh, I also have to go to the Gold Saucer and turn in my tickets. So last time, for anybody who saw this or watched it, I did not win anything at the Gold Saucer directly from my tickets, but I did play again and I won 10K or whatever off of the one ticket. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Mario's armpit hair. Okay, hold on. Where do we see Mario? Is there a Mario outline that my brain is not contemplating here? What is this? You got like a little death orb. Okay, hold on. Where is... Whatever is amphitheater. Okay, amphitheater. I really thought this is where it was supposed to be. Bottom middle. So probably like here? Here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well. I was at least in the right region. Anyways, yeah, last week was a lot of the... I mean, obviously this game has a lot of fetch quests in general, but it was very much a lot of the, like... Yo, Fergburger on YouTube, welcome to a live stream. How's it going? We're doing pretty good. How about you? I was just saying to Twitch and now you, that last week I spent so much time just walking around talking to like the same 3 people to get stories going. Also, Cheese Whiz, I think there is some kind of Final Fantasy XIV like song being released or something today. I keep seeing stuff about. I'm going the wrong way. This way. No idea. It was like I keep seeing something trending called like Everything Burns or something. All right. Christmas time. What's going on here? Saw you were live on to say what's up. Haven't caught up with your Hades 2 playing yet. Yeah, we're making a lot of progress. This is what happens when you swim in bad pool water. I am kind of tempted to try and get Ronnie to make the game harder again because, for anybody who's just lurking, in Hades 2, we beat the Vow of Rival stuff, and we've been knocking out achievements. But now it kind of feels like the game is moving at like 5 FPS because we're used to it moving insanely fast. Garanje could use some help from an adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Ballroom etiquette. You know how to use Gridanian sip, Ulda sip, Lominian sip. Okay, so this is like an etiquette emote. Happy Starlight Adventure. I am Garanje, Starlight Celebrant. And you are called Richard Rad, you say. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Might be your first time partaking in the festivities. Inspired by the old Ishgardian tale, the Starlight Celebration is about granting the wishes of children, and this year we are bringing back the festive market. The festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike, the Starlight Stalls. I don't know how to pronounce Yum Ganja. So when I was a kid, and this reminds me of something, we used to have at my elementary school, like in the basement, essentially a Santa's workshop with tons of craft supplies, and you could make your parents gifts. Like you could like frame a picture, you could make mugs and paint on them and stuff. And I don't think I've seen anything like that anywhere else. The first time around, the Caroline Canopy supplied us with Kinder Punch, a kind of mulled punch, which is where we provide the guests. It proved tremendously popular, so we're planning to provide it with a twist. Alas, with all the celebrants busy attending to the preparation of the stalls, we haven't been able to work on said twist. If you are not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend a hand? Sure, I'll help you get people drunk. I am truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me at the Caroline Canopy stall at the market. I shall explain the particulars to you. When you are ready, the guide yonder will be glad to escort you through. I shall see you anon. Alright. We gotta get people drunk on malt cider. Do you guys like eggnog? I have never been able to get into eggnog. I don't like the texture of it. So you are the adventurer who has agreed to help us. If you would follow me, I shall take you to the Starlight Stalls. Take me in, baby. So, basically, I want my new nephew's Christmas to look like this. I nogged an egg when I was a kid. I'm not interested in trying it again. I don't know. I just, like, there's something about it that puts me off. Wow, okay. My FPS is not happy. It's okay with booze. Too much is gross, though. Yeah, it could definitely... Like, I don't know. The same thing is, like, I like pop, but when I drink too much pop, my stomach hurts. My thanks again for assisting us. I've asked Mune to join me in explaining our plans. She should be along any moment now. That's how I feel, because I like milk. As an adult, sometimes I just have a craving for a glass of milk, which most people think seems makes me a serial killer. but like, I just can't get behind eggnog. So you're the adventurer who's been roped in to help. As may have mentioned at last year's festival, the Carleen Canopy prepared Kinder Punch for people that was distributed in mugs with Gridanian design. When I mentioned to my guild counterparts in other city-states, they were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well, so we had these beauties made. Those are cute. I like the one with the red top better. They bear local vistas and motifs, such as a galleon for Limsa Lominsa and a cactar for Alda, with seasonal flourishes worked in for a festive touch. Since we have now 3 lovely mugs, we thought it would be befitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinder Punch. In Gridania, punch is traditionally made by simmering the juice of locally grown apples with blood currants, cinnamon, and various herbs. Sounds good to me. For the Limson and Aldun varieties, I'm keen to incorporate ingredients found on the respective locales, but I haven't been able to decide on what. And therein lies our request. Could you get us some mulled punch, please? Oh, hello, children. I guess maybe they're teenagers. New mug designs. Are the pictures of other cities? I wonder what they're like. Young Joltain. The punch isn't ready yet, but it shan't be long now. We are currently preparing 2 new varieties, you see, using ingredients from the cities shown on these mugs. These kids are hyped. It does me well to see younglings' curiosity of faraway lands. It further motivates me to serve up Kinder Punch that will not disappoint, which brings me back to the task I have for you. We ask that you investigate what ingredients we should use to create punch that best captures each. Gridania Market attracts many visitors from the realm, and adventurers such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing out the relevant information. I like the idea that we're getting, like, the KFC secret recipe, like, from these people. Your confidence is most assuring. I shall apprise the other celebrants of the situation and the return to Miketo's amphitheater. I look forward to your findings. I came prepared. I got Gatorade, I got water for all the reading aloud. Alright, so. Speak with the visitors to Gridanian near the market. Okay, take me there. Now, I do need to figure out, like something's messing with my FPS. I think it's just the game. But I had it running at 60 stable for a while. It's probably just busy. Wait, what the heck? Oh, hold on. So, we use the fast travel, use the mechanics of the game to make your life easier. Me. It's hard to tell which one of these, like, I find the map of this game, it breaks my brain a little bit. Okay. Tell me your secrets of your mulled cider. So we shop at this store called Lidl, and their hot chocolate is not the best. It makes me sad because we originally bought Ghirardelli, which went hard, and then we bought the off-brand, and we're like, it'll probably still be fine. It was not. You wish to make a drink that represents Ul'dah? Tea would be a good place to start. Yo, we're making kombucha, I bet. We Aldans can't get through the day without a good strong brew. It's served up anywhere that can get feed, doesn't matter if it's a slap-up meal or just a sweet treat. I've heard tell that the Sultana takes hers with generous helpings of butter and honey. Aside from tea, Fanland has specialties like vanilla, cloves, black pepper, and pearl ginger. The finest stuff can cost as much as gemstones. Yeah, that's like actually. So my dad and I, one time, it feels like lost media. My dad went to the store and he bought a brand of tea called like Red Rose or something, and it was the best box of tea I've ever had, and I've literally never found anything that good again, even from the same brand. I think I have like a bias for Ghirardelli because that's what my grandma gave me when I was little. Hello. What's that? Ingredients that are distinctly Ul'dah? Most of my countrymen would say nopal and spices that would be selling our cuisine short, for dining should be an adventure. The thrill of the unknown, the triumph of audacity, a dish should have all the drama of a championship bout at the Colosseum. Oh yes. Such an experience may be a little stimulating for children, but we grown-ups can appreciate a little excitement. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, okay, goodbye. I am really excited to go eat wings when I'm home. I can't remember if I brought it up when you were in chat, Cheese Whiz, but there's a place called Adolph's back home that has the best wings I've ever had. Bad name, good wings. You want to make punch with a Lominsian twist. You'll want to use plenty of Landosian oranges, lowland grapes, and lemons. Citrus is renowned far and wide. It's featured heavily in Lominsian cuisine ever since sailors started using it to ward off scurvy. I always ensure that our restaurant has ample stock. I'm in charge of procurement at the Bismarck, you see. If you're after quality citrus, I'll be glad to introduce you to our supplier. Alright. Back we go. Oh, I never summoned my guy. Carbuncle, come out. Germans can't help having German names. Where am I going? I'm lost. Well, that's true. I see what you're saying. It's a pre-World War I establishment, I think, is the explanation they give. I'm not judging them for it. It is just kind of funny when people are like, what's the best wing place in Buffalo? And I'm like, Adolph's in the old 4th Ward. It's also like, obviously Buffalo is in New York State, but the people who work there are like so New York City coded. I think a lot about the last time I was there. The guy walks up, I was like, what do you guys want to drink? And I went, what kind of beer you got? He goes, what the fuck do you mean? What kind of beer do we got? What do you want? And then he just starts listing beers at me, and I was like, and then he was like, okay. And then I was like, I want, surprise me, give me like a dark lager. And he just walked off and brought it back. I would like to cut through here. Lead me to the Isle of Misfit Toys game. Okay. There's so many people around you, it's hard to click on you. Welcome back. Were you able to find anything promising? Oh. Those ingredients seem representative of Limsa and Ul'dah indeed. We celebrants should be able to procure the items, so pray, leave it to us. Once the Kinder Punch has been prepared, we would be pleased if you would do the honors and serve it when the time is right. When it is time, please present yourself to my colleague at the Starlight stalls. I am struggling to talk today. If you happen to have a moment now, might I trouble you to speak with the little ones from earlier? I'm hoping that you could learn which city holds the greatest interest for each of them. In doing so, you'd be able to recommend varieties of punch that would be most meaningful. Alright, take me back in. The Fae touched. Sorry, my sister's blowing up my phone. She's like making plans. 1 sec. Okay. I choose this one first. I hope you guys don't mind that I ran across your table. The punch is almost ready. Can't wait to have some. What do I like to eat? Fruits. We have apples and berries here in the woods. I'd love to try fruits from other places. I've been on a kiwi kick lately, but I got the hardest kiwis in the world this week, and it made me sad. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. The mauled punch is almost ready. I want to learn about all the new places. It's hard to decide on punch. There's no ocean in Gridania, so it's my dream to go sailing everywhere on a big ship. Danger Bongos. Good name. They're giving out hot drinks? That sounds great. I'm visiting my mom. It's my first time in Gridania. I guess I want to learn more about everything here. Alright. The Saturnine. What is the actual definition of a Saturnine? Or is that like a Final Fantasy thing? We're talking very close together. Excellent timing. We received the last ingredients, are now brewing the new varieties. We expect a throng of children will descend upon us as soon as we begin serving. Are you ready to attend them? Oh, shoot. Do I have to remember this? Okay, the girl wanted fruit. Gridania is located in the Black Shroud, Dominion of Elementals. Carline Canopy Kinder Punch uses amounts of apples, cinnamon, a veritable bounty of the forest. Limsa is the seas, obviously. Citruses. And Ulda dried fruits and sweet butter. Limsa, citrus. Ulda was butter and fruit. Hold on. Gridania is apple and cinnamon. Gridania, apple, cinnamon. Limsa, citrus. Other one, butter and fruit. Okay, cannot be skipped. Take me in. I don't know why, something about this feels distinctly Final Fantasy 15. Like, obviously it's Final Fantasy, but it feels like 15. Hello. A friend of mine used to live in Ulda. He tells me stories about it. I've always wanted to know what it's like there, if you have something like that. Okay. Limsa is citrus. Wow, it didn't even ask me to remember. It just said... This is by the city. They want Ulda punch. Do they get violently ill? Really good. Like sweet tea with spices. Is this what old smells like, I wonder? I'm gonna get my friend to come too. Like hobos and blood. It's we're actually serving the gutter water from New York. I'd love to see what fruits from other places taste like. Do you have a punch that's made with them? Fruits from other places. It pointed. Gridanian? This is what they make. It is kind of funny that they just give you the answer. It's a bit different, still very nice. There's a stall nearby selling orange juice. I'll go try. Wait, did I get this wrong? The heck is that? You're here for punch too? Let's go up together. Alright. I heard there's a place called the Coliseum where gladiators fight each other. I want to punch them to make me feel like I'm there. A Coliseum? I mean, my brain says Olda. But we haven't had Limsa yet. The heck? I'm going with my gut. I've never had Mauled Punch before. I'm not sure which I should try. You can try Citrus. The Coliseum is an Ulda. I'd love to see the fight there one day, but right now there's a fight in my mouth. The spice in this packs a punch. It's warm and delicious. Thank you. It's been fun here. Oh, I see. We keep looking at Santa back here like he's doing something sketchy. Hello. A punch that makes me feel like I'm sailing somewhere far away. Nobody in this country's wearing gloves. What a great blend. I love the design on the mug. Yeah, he doesn't even finish the sentence. I just uppercut him. Thank you, mister. I had a lot of fun. Well, that appears to be all the children for now. Our thanks for helping them. Okay. Nailed it. So you're back in the amphitheater. Okay, and then take me to here. Yeah, I realized that after I clicked it, but too late. I've just finished putting out a few proverbial fires at the guild. I thought I'd come by and see how you were getting on. The more the merrier, I always say, and if you're here, my friend, may I assume the Kinder Punch has been handed out. We are truly in your debt. With your help, we have not only brought the children festive cheer, also expanded their horizons. Of course, they're all the more welcome to return and try the other types. The longer they enjoy themselves at the stalls, the better. The more money we make. This is about capitalism. There you are. I want to thank you again, and Miss Garanje and Mune too. It was absolutely our pleasure. If you enjoyed the punch, and nothing would please us more. When I grow up, I want to be someone who knows lots about the world, like you, mister. I'll go and see what's out there for myself and tell everyone about it. And I want to tell everyone about Gridania too. The Starlight stalls have reminded me just how much I love it here. That's a wonderful wish. I've no doubt the spinner herself has heard it. When the time comes, it'll be my pleasure to register you as an adventurer, young man, and I'll look forward to hearing your tales of courage and high adventure. That goes for you as well, of course. It seems you've truly inspired young Joltine, and should you still have time to spare, you could potentially inspire even more souls by helping us serve up more punch. We'll also be glad if you simply enjoyed the festivities. It's entirely up to you. While the celebration continues, our guide will be pleased to show you the stalls. Many thanks again, Richard. Alright. And now I can look at the vendors. Some familiar faces. Interesting. Alright, Gridanian sip. Ulda sip. Hold on. What is my... So we want... Hello, Minson sip? So does it just change the cup? Chug, chug, chug. Shots, 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 shots. Like, hold on, sip. Okay. Let's go shopping. Seeker of Eternity, Viscerous Targian. Or Targaryen. So, are there stalls here? There are. Sundry's vendor. Dies. Grade 8 dark matter. Okay. A mug tower. Are these things that I like put in my house or something? Keepsake. Tabletop. I mean, I gotta buy the ones from my city, right? Hello. Witness Blitzen's spectacular illusions? Oh, shit. Blitzen's magical as hell. Flower vendor. Seeds. Okay. So, I guess next to the gold saucer What's up here, first of all? Hello, everybody. It's me, Dr. Nick. Alright. See if we won anything. And fast travel point is here. And I think just to get back to the gold saucer, I just go to the airship landing, right? Take me to church. A new stage has been added to the Gold Saucer active timer, Air Force One. The Saucer! Yo, CMB. Welcome to the party. You know, I have a reading playlist of music from video games, and I like the Gold Saucer music. It's maybe a little too lively for reading. Wait, one of you's over here, right? So last week, before some meetings, so last week I didn't win anything directly, but I did end up winning, on the mini ticket. I won 10,000. So obviously we want 6. And if we can't get 6, we want 24. Or 21. A gate? What's a gate? 15. Oh, was that when I walked up to the game and the guy was like, "It's closed"? Okay. So we could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. In 2 minutes? Okay, hold on. Is it worth it? I'm going with this one. Whatever. So we know here we have 1621, which is pretty dang good. Could be 1, 2, 3. That's high risk, high reward. Oh, all right. 12. 4, 5, 9. 13. It's not gonna be, well, let's try again. Rip. 14. 15 would be fine if that was a 1. 6. I'm going with this one because it's, well, no. Well, it could be like 8. God damn it. All right. I was hurrying along. If I knew where the fate was, I probably missed it already, didn't I? The green one. Okay, okay. It's like a gambling fate. Hello, little guy. You look like you have a sharp eye. Care to test your shooting skills aboard the Air Force? Once you're strapped in, all you need to do to break the targets is break targets to earn as many points as you can. You want to avoid the ruby bombs, though. The slice is right in any way the wind blows. They have limited entry periods. Okay. So don't shoot the bombs, but shoot the targets. What the heck am I? What is this? I'm on the bronze, silver, and gold. Avoid shooting the red. I'm what's the Toy Story ride at Disney? Isn't there one that's like this? You're not tricking me. Why is my hand so sweaty? I'm freaking out. The Buzz Lightyear ride. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you almost got me. Yeah, no hidden target. Oh. Lock in. Alright. No hidden targets, but there was a bonus phase. Ah! Okay. $5,000 points. Air Force One. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to the 7 rebirth with all the mini games, except this one was more easily winnable. Okay. Look at that. All right. Next step, we need to go to lottery ticket world. And lottery tickets are here? Okay. From 4,000 to 3,000. they one mistake and you're cooked. No numbers match. No numbers match. No numbers match. I still have yet to match one number. All right, hello? Oh. All right, it's Christmas, so we'll do some variations of Christmas. We'll do like 12, 25. And then we'll do like 2, 5, 12. Desno? Or should I not be doubling up numbers? Okay, and then the last one. Okay, the 4th number. And we're gonna randomize that one. Okay. Now, hold on. From right to left, okay. So they've drawn Saturday at midnight. So I'm gonna have to log in and check before I head back home, because I don't have a way to log in from my parents' house. Okay. Now, that took about an hour. So we've got like an hour to an hour and a half to get some main story stuff done. So take me to Camp Dragonhead. Now, these guys didn't want to help me, but I'm gonna make them. We are in France. Now, appearance-wise, this is my favorite region so far. I want to be in the snowy war zone. Preferably not a war zone, but... Now, I do really wish there was a fast travel point in here. It seems like there should be. They want to make you work for it. And you said I was like, so it was a while ago, or 2 weeks ago, I was, like halfway through A Realm Reborn. Where am I now when I'm in Men of Honor? You guys can't stop me. I'm riding my chocobo in your building. Hello. To attract your attention. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me as a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be of great comfort to me. Okay, so he's over there. Nobody will have a problem if I just yeet myself down, right? Oh. This is my office now. I live up here. It's kind of with the smoke. Look at that. Hold on. And then we do slash Limsonian sip. How the heck do I spell it? Limps and sip. Limp. Limpsonian sip. Yeah, the emote list. Which I get under character? Social. Oops. Lomincian. Anyways, I'm just up here calmly drinking my tea, looking cool. Didn't mean to end up here, but I did. All right. Down we go. Both my ankles are broken. I'm visibly in pain. And we gotta go this way. So, when they rebooted this and did A Realm Reborn, am I supposed to just intuit what this Empire thing is doing? Or I'm assuming we get a lot more lore on them as the main story progresses? Alright, I do need to defeat you. So, get summoned, buddy. And... Big bad Techno Empire tried to subjugate the Lessers because they think that's the best way to do things. Okay. Classic. Hello, bro, you're just out here with them, chilling? What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal rolled away. They returned far quicker than anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to. Who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Alright, well, fuck you too. Alright, bye, guys. They really did make you just want to walk back and forth, though, from this place. Like, that's, like, the whole reason there's one fast travel point. And you have to walk up all these damn stairs every time, too. Like, the least they could have done is given us a point at the bottom of this tower. Final Fantasy Chocobo Drift. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. You're eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Durin there is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sight of Dravian aggression. You have already aided them twice, from which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing ship. What I propose is you petition Lord Portlane for an official introduction to the other houses. The word of House Durin there carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have no trouble obtaining the information from the other houses. Okay. So now, here we go again. The sound, they should put some like bone crunching sounds in there. Sorry, it said roughly 47. Okay. Hello, sir. My water's not coming out. Like 3 billion. Because I'm usually off on Wednesday. So usually I would stream from like 1 to 3, 1 to 4. But I've been picking up extra students because it's the end of the semester. So hopefully once New Year's rolls over, I can have Wednesdays back to myself to just play Final Fantasy. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. You slay 2 heretics to save a knight, and now I fear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you. While you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It's only fitting you aid us one final time. Unable to apply glamour plates here. Alright, what do you need me to do, buddy? Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance that any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to only perform a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hailnart, further improving your chances that they indulge your request for aid. Alright. Let's go, Luna. Nobody else wants to do the work here. Like, there's literally no other crystals on this map. It's crazy. I'll take that and this. Wow, I wonder what's gonna happen here. This ominous aura and my asthma couldn't possibly indicate anything bad, right? Glamour is in safe zones. Okay, so I need to be... And that's when it has the moon by me, right? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. That's not the place I came from. You can put the appearance of any... Oh, okay, so we don't have to worry about levels anymore. Cool. I have returned. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a really... Oops. Really intense scholar who... I thought I hit the wrong button for a second and went offline, but I'm still alive. I still exist, I think. I'm a nerd that wears a lot of armor because books are dangerous. There you go. God bless ye, merry gentlemen, yet nothing ye dismay. It's all here, every last... Wait, the chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hell, that's personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it. The locks appear to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify against the shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury take me a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel. Oh no, there's a spy. Yeah, perhaps, or a defector. Not so difficult to fathom. House Hailner is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hailnard. Your other introductions would need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Alright. What next? Sir Carolot has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is now a heretic. He is a godly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Hailnart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to the Skyfire locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Go now. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my home and it's up here somewhere. Oh, okay, it's outside, I see. We were talking about this a couple of days ago. Edelweiss reminded me of it, but my brain associates the sound of music with Christmas because of my favorite things, which is also one of my favorite musical numbers. But like a lot of people don't seem to think of the Sound of Music as a Christmas movie because it takes place in like all seasons. You look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Are you happy to meet me? I see Sir Carolau has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Korthos since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence, for the Inquisitors if they harbor even the slightest doubt. This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risked much by coming here. It's only proper I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, I'll do my best. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harashinfont of House Forton commands the garrison at the camp of Dragonhead. Present him this letter of introduction. He will be receptive to your needs. Okay, so now we're going... Alright. I could just walk there, but I'm lazy. I'm here, and I need to be there. Hello. Don't mind me walking over your table. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself, but enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. Is there any justice in this world? These charges will receive no serious... No, if there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? So, this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Coorthos before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitness to these events. For a while, Ishgard did participate in the Battle of Cartnal. We were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf. In the meantime, enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy. I would like some cool pants. Alright. Speak on that more. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Forton included, are either unable or unwilling to offer formal assistance. However, that does not mean that you are not influential. There are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries as your own. Lady Nin of my own house, Forton, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Cravelin of House Halenart, who found the Skyfire locks. Though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. The chief astrologian of House Durandare yet. Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of the house. Do not concern yourself with House Desmal. I shall contact them myself, seek the information of the three I mentioned, and return to me when finished. Alright. So, you're the closest, right? Yeah, you're up this way. I could put on like just the ambient wind from this location and it would make my brain happy. Hello. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one the House Forton does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halenar have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Alright, now you... directly in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. If I had left without talking to her and had to walk back here, well, I guess I could teleport. The heck? Oh, it's a... You guys are fine. Enjoy murdering. Right, you're in this, like, hillside. You got this, like, little hobbit hole thing going on. Maybe? What? Where are you? Oh, there's a door. Hello. Grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? I want to help you. I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Haldar into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. And then, of course, you're back here. So does the Chocobo actually move faster than me? It doesn't feel like they move that much faster, but I do get to hear a nice little tune. First die-cast room. Oh, okay, that's the name of the place. I was like, it kind of looked like an event was happening, and I was just like, what? Oh, shoot. Sorry, Chocobo. Ever upwards, Excelsior. I'm back. I gather you've been busy since we last spoke. Hashemfont's missive was positively glowing. If you think that endorsement was cause for me to discard Ishgardian policy, you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since the Inquisitor has arrived in Korthos, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If the Lord wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, that is his choice. If he expects others to share in his folly, he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Alright, so now we gotta go back. Give me a second, though. Alright. I am gonna fast travel there, because I am lazy. I also should not have clicked. Just keep running into the wall, buddy. I've broken my ankle like 100 times today. I take it you did not learn anything of use, nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Korthos is consumed by the heretics in the High House. I can only hope my sources at Ishgard provide more pertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I've received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north toward the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by Dravian Horde. I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray travel there and save him. I can do that after I hiccup a bunch of times into the microphone. Okay, first things first, get outside. Oh, the weather is so beautiful. Alright, where is this pass? You scared me, loud, thumpy man. If I could move back home and marry Snow, I'd probably do it. Isn't there? Or is this? Oh, this is an unpassable ledge, isn't it? Or maybe it's a platforming thing? The northern gate, okay. Alright guys, let me back in. It's cold out here. The weather outside is frightful, and the chocobo doesn't think it's delightful. So... northern gate is... Yeah, I mean, I need a flying mount to make my life easier. See ya. I've done it. Obviously, the way they intended. Look at these little piggies. You guys are cute. Alright, we're almost there. Hold on. I gotta answer this message. Already done. Roddy and I have like assigned cooking days, but she forgets every single time what day it is, and I just take the food out before she forgets to take out stuff. It's not safe here. We must flee. So fast, so strong, we were no match. Alright, you didn't have to choose violence, but sorry. Ah! A Realm Reborn flying never used to exist. It's unlocked when you finish the final level 50 before post-game. Oh, okay. So they do that so you can't cheese everything. Okay, where is Francel? There he is. Who goes there, Richard? No, stay back. The Fiend is still here. Oh, there he is. Alright, now let's go help these guys. I heard the beast crashing over yonder. The Lord is safe. Curseless fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. You don't say. A whole plot about treason. They might know you were coming. Unfit knight. I mean, he came out here and he got beat up, didn't he? He at least tried to do his work. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Hailnar if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did. We will remember your kindness. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Hailnar that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We've been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. The heck? Sorry, my watch is freaking out. Heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. Even should my protestations fall upon deaf ears, I proclaim my innocence till my dying breath. Take me back. Alright. What's the next fetch quest, good sir? What did you find at Steel Vigil? I see a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. There was a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make an acquaintance for fear of being seen in company with a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear. Bring me the shrubbery. Given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations, in any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear his name and by association, yours. Look at that. Level up. Weapon coffer, the pop open. Probably not better than what I have on, but let's see. Maybe it is. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. It was the rosary. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Lock, speak with Reichman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coorthas. He must have some inkling of who is responsible. Alright. So you are... It really is like, it's just 3 points on the map that we're walking back and forth between. We should write, I should write Final Fantasy VII Christmas Carol parodies. And then people can use them. Wait. Oh, never mind. This is not where I thought it was. It's actually a fourth location, very close to the third location. Someone tampering with shipments, fury strike me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm House Hailnart, man, through and through. The heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters, what we were bringing to shipment, did it. Though I know most of them, what worked the trade routes, and I've never had good cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Could it have been the fellas what were responsible for the inspections? Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, a lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead. This music is so insane in the background. You might consider having a word with them. Can I get out of this damn fate? Yeah, just a casual, you know, kaiju battle. Alright, where are you in here? Oh, you're just in the open square. Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hailnart shipments? What nerve. To truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. I found a draconian one. The vibe just yet. Basically a land of religious fundamentalists. Instead of getting bothered by demons, everyone's upset because those in this world is dragons and dragon adjacent. The Dravians, in other words. Yeah. And they have very strict rules that they don't want to get called out on. The Inquisition spares no one. Luna, can you move? Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. I hate dragon bumper stickers on their non-existent cars. That's impossible. Once the knight at White Brim Font concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will, Lord Harshenfont. I will not be held accountable. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you do have a pretty good alibi in that, like, you wouldn't just tell me you were committing crimes and let me search it. Did something happen? I thought I heard shouting. What did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries with every single parcel bound for Skyfire Lock. That beggars belief. Corruption in the church? Who would have thought? Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than crass attempt to sully House Hailnart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Halone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Hailnart were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to the Inquisitor Brigitte. Tell her that House Forton asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed. Yeah, I'm sure the foreigner walking into the court case is gonna be, they'll be like, yeah, we believe every word you say. Is it up? Is it down? Okay, probably up. What is it, my child? Would have the Inquisitors do what? But that's not even possible. Inquisitor Gwylane presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop, even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Alright, insane person. She's like, whatever. If he dies, he dies. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to the manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Richard, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor in person. I will endeavor to keep you not waiting long. Do whatever it takes to keep him alive. Alright. Come on, gang. It's a cool plotline. It's just like, I wish... I get it, it's an MMO. There was just a little bit more... Oh wait, I gotta go out the other side. And by that, I mean I gotta jump off a cliff. You know, like, they just kind of like... had a little bit more... cutscenes or something. But that's not what this is. I don't know how to get to the gate on this side. Oh, there it is. Don't worry, whatever your name is, I'm coming to save you. All right. Hail, Richard. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor. But if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Level 42. I'm exactly that level. Nothing could go wrong, right? Joacin Charlemagne Francel de Helenart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women in my line have ever opposed the Dravians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and trust your fate to the fury. Oh, it's the same. It's the witch dunk, where they're like, if you sink, that means you're the devil or whatever. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the names of House Forntaw, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord It's Archifon. It is called, you're right, it is called Witch Drop. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. He has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until he arrives. No harm can come to the Inquisitor. Alright. Keep his HP going. Where is his HP? Alright, perish. He has arrived. He just... I demand you lay down your arms. I can't take those off. They're attached to me. Today you shall answer for your sins. Alright. Okay, you gotta go. You fuck off. God damn it. Okay, get out there, buddy. Come on. Kill the healers first. Wait, are you healers? No, you're on my team. How do I know who the healers are? Temple Shiragon? Oh, he's casting here. Okay, I see. Alright, alright. This will probably make things a lot easier. I caught that just as I was doing it. Alright, perish. Specifically to be inconvenient. Where are we going, team? I like him just standing there. What? It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But the trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Hailnart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man, what proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary, the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern? A heretic in the ranks of Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthas, Richard. Pray, locate the errant airship and use it. I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? I know you, boy. You're... Kratos' voice. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hailnart. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Richard. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Alright. Back we go. Now, I'm sure nothing else will go wrong before I find the Enterprise, right? This is just, everything is solved. The country is at peace. Well, the houses are at peace. The country is not, obviously. They're at war. You look well. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight along such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Forton and House Aelnart shall never forget your service. Now let's return to the matter of your missing Enterprise. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful. Discomposed cataloger. Decomposed is not a word, probably. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days. Anyways, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kaortha several days before the calamity. Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Haurchefant, from all indications, is quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. I've done my part. Alright, you got an army for me, buddy? You've located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by dragons for years. All access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Droma of Whitbrim Font and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice. Okay. I gotta ask my good buddy Francel to do it as well. And he is... yeah, he's in the middle. So I'm assuming this, once they let me in, I'm gonna have to party up, probably. Hello, snow monster. They kind of look like they would be cute if they weren't so big. Wow. Okay, I went way by it because of the way I was zoomed out. Wonderful to see you again. Is there anything I could do to repay it? You name it. The airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that was once an outpost held by House Aelnart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravian hordes caught us unaware. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Dromont, I will write your letter. Before you depart, the cravens who attempted to destroy House Aelnart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans are foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us and toward you now as well. Alright. Time for a nice, long chocobo ride. Once I figure out how to get back outside this building. Gabriel? You are kind of spooky looking. Leave me alone! I'm just trying to make it to... whatever the heck this place is called. The Stone Vigil. And I have to probably go in and out of a gate. Dungeon and dungeon. Peasant can't even fly. Alright. If this, like, leads me directly to I can party up and go in, we might have time to do it today. If not, I gotta get some real world stuff done. You know, if they add, like, 10 more fetch quests before we get to do the dungeon. Hello, Ice Sprite. Chinchilla? A level 39 chinchilla? But they're so cute. And then, like National Lampoon style, it like jumps and rips my throat out. Squirrel! Alright, I have arrived. Hello, everybody. The heck? Probably. You desire the audience with Lord Dromont, do you? I desire a night in the warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Archerfont and Francel, is it? Likely? Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Dromont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Got a damn Neon Genesis Evangelion mech suit. Is there a chocobo thing here? There is. I should get that so if I have to come back here, I can just click a button. Alright, goodbye. I'm assuming you're in this cool building, maybe? The other guy's stuck outside, so clearly he's not as important as you. Okay, maybe not. You're on top of the cool building? How do I get out of here? Freebie. Just a guy. Yeah, he just wants to play some cards. He's bored. What? There's a door down here. I didn't even register this as a door. Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help. I assure you, he is mistaken. Lord Dromont has the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare with head Shirajian Astidion. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letter to him? Hello, delivery Moogle. Didn't they say upstairs? Do I have to go upstairs from that room? Nope, you're just in this tiny ass cramped space. Upstairs. Downtown. You should be right next to Cardman, right? Or are you even higher? Alright, I gotta find another layer. Alright, well, I hate this place. Okay, that's clearly not the right way. Also, while we're here. Okay, we're fine. The fuck is happening? Better be sure you aren't missing anything. Cannot fathom why they directed you to her. Head Sheringon Astidian to be fond of the man. It's definitely not here. A tiny room down at the bottom. Maybe. Okay, hold on. I see what you're saying. Maybe. Okay, dead end. Dead end. So did this lead upstairs or is this downstairs? Alright, this is the jail. So let me this just leads out. If I go out here, this is gonna take me fully outside as well. They specifically said upstairs. It's not here. Alright, well... Wait. Holy crap. Are you here to visit a patient, sir? Letters of introduction from House Fortental and Aelnart. With documents such as these, you need to seek an escort. Please proceed to the barracks to speak with Sir Genor. He should know Lord Dromont's current whereabouts. Alright, and the barracks are... over here. By the time you got a patient up these damn small stairwells, they'd be dead. Alright, now... across the street we go. Excuse me, everyone. What reason have you for barging into... oh, I see. You're in luck. He's upstairs. Letters or no, I would not expect much. House Durandar as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly, show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Hello. Secret stairs found. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be here. Are you the avatar of Fury herself? Yo, Alphanod and Sid. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Dromont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We have come to Korathos to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid, Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? That's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Oh, not you again. It is a critical moment in Ishgardian history as House Durandar marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil. Who should appear in White Room front but these three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandar would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel. I nearly believe this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. Let's just kill them all. It could be moons before House Durandar purchases the Dragons and Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Richard, you must do whatever it takes. You people are so annoying. Now, who am I? Factual folklore. Are you outside or are you inside? What the? You're down. Okay, I see. Is there a way out of here? More stairs. There we go. You, the lad responsible for the commotion upstairs? Aye, word travels fast in Whiproom front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Dromont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? It's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare. The last few shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it's a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Danafin Pass and take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Click the target bar and click key item. Okay, so the sting by their name, you can click the duty list. Alright, well, I am gonna pause here because I have to go, unfortunately, live real life. So we will not be back until New Year's, but then hopefully I have my Wednesdays back and we can start earlier and have a little bit more time. Thanks for hanging out. Cheese Whiz and anyone lurking on YouTube side and all that, and Twitch. Enjoy your holidays and Christmas and all that, and we'll be back next time.